Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and I'm doing something a little bit different today. I thought I would use my vintage Christmas tarot here and Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle and do something a little bit fun. Please excuse me because I've got a dreadful sore throat. Yeah, so I'm fighting off a possible cold. Yippee! Anyway, I've been playing with Sasha Graham's 365 tarot spells and also the other one, 365 tarot spreads. I came across, I came across one for Go Away Head Cold Roasted Garlic Spread, which I might very well do. But for this one, this is called Let Go of Old Behaviour. So this is on page 359 if you have the book, but I'm going to sort of adapt it here with my deck because this deck is a little bit different. Normally when we see these three cards here, which is what the spell is incorporating, these three cards, we do have sort of a different image, don't we? I'm looking around for a Rider-Waite Smith. Oh. 1 second, I'll go and get one. Okay, found it. So these are the cards that we would normally see in the Rider-Waite Smith. And so this is written up with these cards in mind. But I thought it would be fun to actually adapt it to my Christmas deck. So I'm trying to work a bit more with it over the holiday season. Or the Yule season, which is what I prefer actually, but the season of Yule or Christmas or however you want to celebrate. So we have the Ten of Wands that represents, well, burdens really, doesn't it, the Ten of Wands? And we can see this tree here is pretty burdened down. It looks like it's going to collapse under the weight of all those presents wrapped there. Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is the seed of the suit of the mind. And then we have the Star, which pretty much signifies a guiding light and hope for the future. Okay, so the way this one is set out is a visualization and a meditation. And it says the darkest night of the year draws close. Now is the time to extinguish old habits, disruptive thought patterns and lingering strange emotions for good. As psychic ties to behaviours, people or habits are officially released, new growth occurs. New potentials and possibilities will emerge. And we have an incantation for it as well. So it says, the Ten of Wands represents endings and the finality of passion, effort and energy. The Ace of Swords is the tool used to cut away what is not needed. And the Star card represents an open soul, ready for nourishment that is blessed by the celestial realm. This is an absolutely beautiful Star card. In fact, they're all beautiful cards. I'll put a link below to the full walkthrough of this deck if you've not seen it. It's by Hattie Thorn and you can get it from Etsy. So it says to place the Ten of Wands. So here's the Ten of Wands and it talks about the figure in the card, but as you can see here we don't have a figure in the card. We have this tree full of wrapped presents, and at this time of year people are really busy trying to get ready, trying to buy presents, get the perfect presents for everybody, wrap them up, make sure everything's ready for that big day. And that can be, it can feel like a burden. You know, the run up to the holidays can feel like overload, it really can. Especially if you have children and you want to make it magical for them, of course you do. But what if these boxes contained all of your negative thought patterns, all of those disruptive behaviours that you really don't need, but you've been shouldering this burden. So get yourself nice and comfortable. Maybe take 3 deep cleansing breaths. And just look into this card here. And I'll put it in the centre there for you. So just gaze into that card. And just imagine that each one of those boxes contains an old thought pattern that no longer serves you. An old behaviour that you would like to shed. Something that you're carrying that you no longer need. So just start filtering through your thoughts. Looking at those boxes. Feeling those burdens. Think about what you'd like to release. Now just think of one particular thing you'd like to release, the most annoying, the most plaguing issue that you're facing at the moment that you clearly want to release. And see which box that is in. Which box contains the issue, the thought pattern, the behaviour, the one thing that you really, really want to release. Hone in on that box. Now in your mind's eye, step forward and pick up that box. Pick it up in your hands and feel the weight of it. Feel how heavy that burden has been. And set that box down at your feet and start to untie the beautiful ribbon around it. And slowly open the box and see that burden released, floating up through the air, floating away. Release it. And as you do so, you see that the rest of the boxes start to fall away as well. And you can see a way forward. I want you to envision yourself stepping into this card and picking up that sword. Feel that cold steel of that sword. Feel its heaviness. This is the sword of truth. So pick it up now. You might need both hands to pick this sword up. It might be very heavy in your hands, or it might be really light. But use the blade now to mark the ground in front of you. So mark a line in the dirt that separates you from the box. And now just see that box disintegrate into the air. The whole box is going. And it's gone. And step out of that card now. Leave that sword behind. And focus now on the star. Feel the freedom. The weight of the boxes has been replaced by the weightless light of inspiration. It's energized. And the starlight comes from the millions of miles across the galaxy. But you can travel there in a thought. A seed of brilliance has been planted where the old blocks once stood, and you are free and clear. And now might be a nice time to say the incantation 3 times. Dark of night, end of year, release behaviours that aren't dear. You depart, are left behind. Embrace the new possibility I find. Dark of night, end of year, release behaviours that aren't dear. You depart, are left behind. Embrace the new possibility I find. Dark of night, end of year, release behaviours that aren't dear. You depart, are left behind. Embrace the new possibility I find. So now I'm going to pull a card from Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Let's see what message we can take from the Oracle today. As you feel this lightness now. And just know you can repeat this meditation, visualization, anytime you feel burdened. And we have tranquility. Isn't that perfect? Tranquility. And it says, in thy womb of blissful, quieting and calming stillness lives the world of worlds, spellbound to the silence. The key words are peace, silence and healing. To be at peace means to have inner harmony, despite what is happening around you. Imagine how much easier Christmas shopping and holiday preparation would be if nothing ruffled your feathers. The same goes for life. You cannot change other people or external factors, but you can control how you respond to them. Inner peace is created through an acceptance of what is beyond your control. What is the purpose of worry if it cannot contribute to a change in your situation? You have full tranquility because what you have asked about is beyond your control. It may seem ominous, but the fear is often much worse than the thing itself. Excessive worrying will only cause you more pain and could lead to self-fulfilling prophecies. You are being guided to release stress and seek peace. Reach out for help if you feel like this is not something you can manage independently. Having another perspective could help to ease the stress. So I hope you have a lovely run up to the holidays and it's not too stressful, that maybe this will help in some way. And until the next video, thank you so much for being here, friends. Bye now. Bye.